might hear my. Let's talk about it. Come on in, come on in. Let's go. Let's send them on in, YouTube. Let's send the good people in here. Oh. Woo, 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 woo. Let's see if y'all can see the merch. You know, copy you some of that. I'm playing my music, man. I put it in rotation real quick to the good people come in here. So squad.
Out of all the people in the world, I just can't get enough of you. Can't get enough.
What's going down? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button.
Can't get enough of you. Can't get enough. Even when we fight and you get on my last nerve, I just can't get enough of you.
Y'all like my shirt?
Can't get enough of you.
Y'all know what it is?
Girl, let's take this flight.
Death Row Records.
Give you what you deserve. I just can't get
Y'all hit that like button for me. This is a good old vibe.
You were the boss, give me your time. I'll do some things that's gonna fuck up your mind.
What's going down, So Squad?
Relax your mind. Let's go places.
Hey, it's the weekend. We've been working hard. Y'all know the routine. Every Saturday we doing this, baby.
Out of all the people in the world, I just can't get enough of you. Can't get enough. No, I can't. Can't get enough. No, I can't. Can't get enough of you. Can't get enough.
I don't wanna say I'm over it, but boy, I'm just fine.
I just can't get enough of you. Can't get enough.
Yeah.
You done held me down
Do the good and the worst sometimes.
Woo. That girl can sing, you know what I mean?
I'm on my soul.
That's why we good. Look at us now, we done got out the hood. Got something sexy for you, here's a sign.
Relax your mind.
Let's get drunk and be freaky. Whisper in my ear, tell me how much you need me. I wanna show the kids all the legendary shit that we did. Let's take it round the world, first stop in Madrid, that's right.
Out of all the people in the world,
This is my joint. I love this song. I ride to this when going to work. I'm telling y'all.
can't get enough of you. Can't get enough.
They got that perfect mood, you know what I mean? Snoop Dogg and Jay Hancock, she did that thing on there.
Out of all the people in the world, I just can't get enough of you. Girl, let's take this cake and I'll give you what you deserve. Can't get enough of you. Can't get enough.
I can't get enough of y'all. That is a classic. Snoop, that's a classic, big homie. Listen, man, how y'all feeling? It's the weekend. Hey man, you think what you want to think, bro. I ain't gonna make that a conversation, bro. You know, think what you want to think. I never said I met the brother. I said I talked to him. There's a difference. I talked to him. Never met him. But we not making that a conversation, bro. We already did that. It's the weekend. You know what I mean? We've been working hard. We've been on our feet every day. It's time for some good music, some good vibes. You know what I mean? What y'all got going on? How everybody doing and feeling? First and foremost, hope everybody doing good. Feeling good. Yeah. You know, it's been one of them weeks for me. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? It's been one of them weeks for me. Oh, okay. Well, Hassan, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. Believe what you want to believe, man. It's all love. It's been a long week. You know what I mean? Everybody been working a little bit, but it's all love. We fight hate with love in here. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing to prove to nobody, man. I'm not the I told you so. I'm not the person that try to prove nothing. Like I said, it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna make that a thing. Brother, listen. Brother, what's your name? You is a brother, right? Since you want the attention, I'm gonna give it to you. Listen, brother, I am overly grown, okay? I don't have no reason to lie. I'm not one of these people that come on the internet once again lying for no reason. I don't do that. It's not that deep. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just on here to spread some love. It's been a long weekend, brother. I know you've been working hard. I love you, brother. Believe what you want to believe at the end of the day, Hassan. You know what I mean? It's all peace and love with me, brother. I ain't no capping in this rapping. But everybody else, how y'all feeling though? Everybody good? Everybody good? What's going down? What's going down? How you feeling? It's been a long week, y'all. I had a long week. Thanks for asking. I've been good. I just been super busy. You know what I mean? It's just been a long week. Yeah, my feet hurt, my back hurt, everything hurt. But we gonna come and we gonna keep on moving. You know what I mean? How you doing? You feeling good? Fed shout. You feeling good, bruh? Hope everybody feeling good. Illy. I'm from Illy. 30 minutes outside of Chicago. Can't get enough. Go check it out, Stu Dog. Yep. His artist, Jane Hancock. Dope. Go check it out. That's all I gotta tell you. Oh, yeah? Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, man, it's been a long week, y'all. That's why I like to come on here, uplift us, get some of that good energy, good love. It's been a long week, I ain't gonna lie. We all been working hard, we all been going through what we go through, and we gotta keep them smiles on our face while we go through it, or try to keep a smile on our face rather, right? So that's what it's all about, just spreading some peace and love. You know what I mean? Me? You asking am I? No, I'm not. No, that. But we playing some good music today. So let's listen. Whatever request y'all got. This is a no judgment zone. Put the artist name in the chat in the song. I'm open to anything. I'm not judging. I don't care about YouTube, I do not own the rights of none of this music that's going to be played. So please, I ask you, please do not strike my channel. This is for fair use only. I'm just reacting to it, dancing to it, moving to it. You can take the money and give it to the artist, the rightful owners. I don't want it. You want me to play some Pac? I love Tupac. I love Tupac. I play some Tupac. And yeah, we'll play some Tupac. I don't know if I'm gonna play that one. Cause you been talking crazy, man. You been talking crazy, man. Now we're gonna play. Hey, I wanna play some more let's see. What y'all want? What else? Any other requests? We're gonna play some Pac, okay. Got Hellraiser by Pac. Who else? What y'all think? What y'all think? How y'all feeling? Listen, let's talk about this though. Before we play some more music, I did want to talk about, yeah, Tupac. I love Tupac. Pac is a legend. What y'all think about the Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul? Who gonna win that? Who gonna win that fight? Jake Paul or Gervonta? What y'all think? And I'm gonna tell y'all who I think, who I know gonna win. And I'm gonna tell y'all the whole thing of how I feel. That's a fact, Hassan. He definitely is. You know what I mean? Listen, man. Let's just get real. Everybody talking about Jake Paul height. Okay, his height and weight versus Gervonta. Okay, he's much bigger, but the skill level that Gervonta Davis, Mr. Tank himself, have, it's crazy work. You know what I mean? That brother know exactly what he doing at all times. Even when it look like he don't know what he doing, he know what he doing. You know what I mean? He be trying to bait people in. Yeah, his technique is definitely insane. That's a fact. You know what I mean? That's a fact. His technique is insane, and like I said, man, he know exactly what he doing. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know if y'all paid attention when Gervonta was saying how he gonna retire. I guarantee this is how I feel. Now, hey, if y'all see if this happen, I'm just saying, if this happen, just say SosoDerrick said it first, and everybody who gonna make a video comment section. Like, I'm talking about all the massive, reach out. SosoDerrick said it first. Hashtag SosoDerrick said it first. Listen, after this Jake Paul thing, because this is just a money grab for Gervonta. Gervonta Tank Davis has been saying for a long time that he gonna retire. Y'all think he just gonna retire just like without a bang? This is the bang that's gonna cause him to retire. He giving back to the people at the same time. Now, we all know how much pay-per-view costs. Pay-per-view to watch a fight like Tank, you gonna pay some money. Versus watching Tank exhibition fight, or whatever you want to call it, with Jake Paul on Netflix. It doesn't add up. It adds up because Tank is about to get up out of here. He been saying it for the long. This is his way of giving back to the people who can't afford the HBOs or whatever, you know what I mean? The pay-per-views, all that. This is his way. To see it on Netflix only costs you a couple dollars. Or if you know how to get the app, you know how to get the app. I'm not saying how to down, you know what I mean? But if you know how to get it, you can get it. And this is the way Tank gonna leave. And I respect that. It's just a money grab in him to get up out of there. This is I told you so. The dude is bigger. He ain't no pro fighter. He told dude he can't mess with him. Jake Paul, I wouldn't fight the dude because he's a boxer when it comes to me. He been boxing for a while. I'm not stupid. But you got to give Jake Paul some credit even thinking about remotely jumping into the ring with Tank. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Appreciate the sub, Hassan. Listen, you been talking crazy, but it's all love. I see you, baby. Listen, But that's just a fact. You know what I mean? That's just a fact. Jake Paul. Tank is about to get up out of there. Tank, what's going down? Tank is about to get up out of there. He been saying this for the longest. He been giving people this for the longest. But I felt like Tank. This is just me. I'm just saying. I'm saying it. I just feel like Tank just want to give back because Tank got a good spirit, bro. I can tell. I can feel that. You know what I mean? Like I said, like most people who grow up in the hood or the trenches or whatever y'all want to call it, they just show their, they're very strategic on who they gonna give their energy to or who gonna be able to access a different part of them, which is the more gentle side of them. Tank is that. I seen it. I could see it through him. Like I said, I know what I know. You know, if you know, you know. Tank is about to get up out of here after this Jake Paul fight. Hashtag, if y'all see it, if it happened, if he announced it after this, he done for good. He ain't coming back. He done. He been, because he been giving back from day one. Look what he did with the brother Roach, Lamont Roach. Now, Lamont Roach is if I'm saying that brother's name right, hopefully. Lamont Roach is a great fighter. He did this one too. But Tank was holding back. And Tank knew that. But this was just Tank way. And I feel like, and I'm not taking nothing away, Lamont did his thing. But Tank was holding back, I felt like, because he know he done, bro. He not passionate about this no more, bro. He been saying this for the longest, bro. I'm done with it. He done with the politics. He done with people looking at him all in his business. He just want to enjoy his money, his family, and be cool and start some other stuff. He been saying this for the longest, bro. He been doing this trying to get. Why you think the coaches and all this is not pressing the issue or giving the press what they want? It ain't because, oh, if I say the wrong thing, Gervonta, because they could say whatever, because Gervonta, like the coach said, like, that's like my son. You know, that they family. You know what I mean? So he can really say, give y'all something, but he don't, because he know what Tank trying to do. Tank is trying to get up out of there. That whole Lamont fight that was just to up his rank more, to get more eyes and ears on him. He's the one that almost beat Tank. He's the one that gave Tank the run for his money. That's what that was about. That's a fact. I don't care what nobody say. And this whole Jake Paul thing is just a money grab for Tank, bro. He signed that contract quick. He about to do his 1-2 with him and get up out of there. He retiring after that. Hashtag SosoDerrick said it first. If he announced that he done after this, hashtag SosoDerrick said it first. And I wouldn't be surprised if Jake Paul didn't know it, because his energy is way up there. I'm just saying. I love all sides. Ain't no west or east side. It don't matter to me. I love all sides. Yeah. Nice try, son. I love all sides, all peoples. You know what I mean? But that's me. So I'm just saying hashtag SosoDerrick. My name is Derrick, but you know the channel name, bro. Come on. But I'm telling you, Tank is a part of that. He been saying this, bro. He don't show his face. He done with the media, bro. He just want to live his life, bro. He been doing, just think about it. This man Tank been boxing for years upon years. He's tired. His body probably hurt. He done, bro. He don't want to fight. He could keep knocking people out, keep winning, but at this point, he didn't got all the accolades and proved himself as a fighter. So at some point in your life, you're gonna reach a point in your life where you're gonna look for peace, and that's what Tank is on. He said, bro, he just wanna smile. See, people always so focused on the wrong thing, bro. Gervonta been saying this, but people just not focused on that because they just want him to fight. The focus is on him beating people. But even that get tiring. I don't care how many fight. At some point, a boxer get tired, bro, of putting his hands on people. You know what I mean? At first, it's I need to get this type of energy out, but after a while, it's like, bro, I'm. If you look at Tank Davis' backstory, he been saying, bro, he come from that. He come from the trenches. He come from. So that was the way for him to get away from all the BS, and he focused solely on that because it took him away from the environment that he was used to or in. You know what I mean? And changed that brother's life for the rest of his life. You know what I mean? He's done. He did everything he need to do. He don't got to prove nothing. He don't even care when people be saying stuff. He be looking at them like, okay, what you want me to say? You could tell. You know what I mean? Tank is done, bro. Okay? After this Jake Paul fight, I guarantee he gonna tell people like, it's over with. I'm done. This is it. This was my way of giving back to the people. I'm just saying. He's done. He done, bro. I don't blame him, bro. This body, bro. I don't want the brother to. You see what them dudes be. I don't want the brother to be hurt. You know what I mean? That stuff do put wear and tear on your body, no matter how great of a fighter you may be. It does something to you. You know what I mean? And it's definitely he done with it. That's all that is. He did everything he wanted to do. Tank. So that Jake Paul thing, he gonna do his 1-2 with Jake, and he gonna get up out of there. Watch what I say. I said it first. I said it first. Now, let's play some music. We going back to the music, my good people. I just had to get that out real quick. So y'all clip that and share that for me if y'all like on ahead, because it's definitely gonna happen. That's a fact. Let me play my man, my guy. I love this music. I love this song. Anderson .Paak. The birds of the bird came to me. I'm living in a lonely cycle. My uncle caught the gambling bug.
And it's just $35 a month.
Yeah, I love this brother. I'm inspired. I'll be writing. Yeah, I'll be inspired by him as a writer.
Arc'teryx.
For sure.
Obsessively designed gear for mountain athletes. Worn when it...
YouTube, I do not own the rights to this song. This is a reaction video. Please give all the rights to it's fair use, all that good stuff to the owner. Don't strike my channel.
A bird with a word came to me, the sweetness of a honeycomb tree, and now our look was taking over me. Couldn't fake it if I wanted to. I had to wake up just to make it do. I got my patience in the making do. I learned my lessons from the ancient booze. I choose to follow what the greatest do. A bird with the word came to me, the sweetness of a honeycomb tree, and now my look was taking over me. Couldn't fake it if I wanted to. I had to wake up just to make it do. I got my patience in the making, boo. I learned my lessons from the ancient rules. I choose to follow
What'd he say?
I'm living for the lonely cycle. My uncles had to pay the cost. My sister used to sing the Whitney. My mama caught the gambling bug. We came up in a lonely castle. My papa was behind them balls. We never had to want for nothing. Said all we ever need is love.
That's all we need.
We see the same thing. We see the same song.
Hey.
We feel the same grief.
Hey.
Bleed the same blood.
Hey.
You grew up in the home beside me. I always had a friend to call. How could I make it here without you?
Woo.
I pray I leave before you go.
What'd he say?
A bird with the word came to me, the sweetness of a honeycomb tree, and now my look was taking over me. Couldn't fake it if I wanted to. I had to wake up just to make it do. I got my patience and I'm making.
I'm doing good. How about yourself, brother? Thanks for tapping in.
I choose to follow what the greatest.
Hey, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all like, let everybody know it's positive vibes over here. It's all love.
And now my love was taking over me. Couldn't fake it if I wanted to. I had to wake up just to make it. I got my patience and I'm making. I learned my lessons from the ancient. I choose to follow what the greatest do.
Hey. You hear the piano? Crazy. Yeah. What's going down, brother? Hope you feeling good, man. Hope you done ate good. Hope you done slept good. It's the weekend. You know what I mean? Relax how you gonna relax. Enjoy your time. We've all been working. Long nights, days, morning, whatever. You know what I mean? We tired. You know what I mean? So it's all about good vibes. So welcome.
Papa was a goner.
Woo! Man. Yeah, y'all. We just been chilling. We've been vibing. We've been relaxing. Okay? YouTube, once again, this is under the fair use. Okay? I don't want no rights to the owner. Music, give all rights to all parties when I play their music. Please. I do not own the rights to this music. I'm just playing, vibing to it, reacting to it. That's all this is. Don't strike my channel, please. I'm just showing love to the artists. They need that too. You know what I mean? But how y'all doing, man? I ain't gonna be on here too long. I just wanted to come in, give some of this love, share some of this energy. Hopefully, the energy is being received. I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie. I had a long week, as we all have. Once again, I only got like 3 hours of sleep. So I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie. What's going down, my guy? What's going down, man? Appreciate the love. Appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate all the love and support each and every one of y'all give to me. Is very much so received. Oh, yeah. Man, ain't nothing going on, man. Just trying to spread some of this love like we do over here, you know? If they know, they know. If they don't, they gonna find out, right? You know what I mean? So that's all we doing, man. Just spreading some of this love over here, you know? There's a lot been going on in these YouTube streets that we could talk about. I might drop a video after this. So make sure y'all check out the pre-record video. You hit the video tab and check out the pre-record videos and the shorts, okay? It does help tremendously, and I really appreciate each and every one of y'all who tap in and check those vids out. Okay, the love is received. I will be dropping a pre-record video because I've been seeing some stuff. You know what I mean? I just be cool and letting the content build. You know what I mean? I'm not no, I just don't do that. We got other things to do. I gotta work 9 to 5. You know, I ain't got time to be on the net all day. I wish I did, cause I like being on the internet, obviously, but I don't have that type of time, right? So, we gotta crawl before we can run and walk and all the good stuff. So that's what I'm doing. That's what y'all seeing. So I have been seeing some stuff I'm gonna talk about. I just don't know how quite yet and when. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. You know what I mean? I might lay back on the live vids. Y'all like the lives? Y'all put 100 in the chat if you like the live. I know we got two. Let me see 200s in the chat. We rocking with the lives? Cause I'm gonna go back to the pre-record for a while. I like to balance things out. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta do that. You know, we got some shy people in the chat. It's all good. It's all love. Appreciate you just watching. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. You just watching. You know the crazy thing about this YouTube thing, y'all, is that people come on here and be like, how you got 2,000 subscribers and your live stream ain't popping. Bro, everybody like drama, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If you ain't talking about drama, people don't really want to look at it. If you on here smiling, having a good time, trying to send some love, it's gonna be received to those who need to be received by. But people focus is on the BS, and you know you gotta balance it out sometimes. Talking about BS all day long, bro, it's exhausting. Like it's just tiring. You get tired. You know, I seen Compton Rick Rock drop a video. Shout out to Compton Rick Rock. I watch that brother content all the time. You know what I mean? And Compton Rick Rock be, you know, he'll drop some jewels on some people, and it don't be getting the views like it should be getting. You know, it get views. It be getting views now, way more, more than me, obviously, right? But I feel like if you going, you know, I could tell the difference. That's all I'm gonna say. I could tell the difference, and I just feel like, you know, people don't want to hear it, man. People don't want to see you talk about something positive. They want to see you try to tear somebody down, or you know, you talking about something other than, you know, everybody want to talk about these celebrities and all that, bro. Like sometimes you just gotta balance it out, bro. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to balance it all out, and then I'm gonna push it out. You know what I mean? It's a balance thing, though. You know, you can't just, you know what I mean? Hold on, chat. Give me a second. Y'all good? Y'all can hear me? All right. But listen, that's what it is, man. You know, once again, like people just want to see the BS, and it's getting tiring. It's getting tiring. But pre-record videos coming very, very soon. Hopefully, you know what you all supporting me, which y'all have been tremendously. I really, really appreciate each and every one of y'all that supports me and what I have going on, because you definitely can be somewhere else. But with all the support and love, I will be dropping some merch myself. You know what I mean? I will be dropping some merch. I just need to find what type of quality, because I want that good material. You know, I'm gonna have some quotes on there. Just some motivational quotes. Not like in large. You know, you'll be able to order it how I envision it to be set up. Like you can have the quote large or small on your shirt. You know what I mean? However you want it, with the brand the logo, and some more things. You know what I mean? I'm working on I'm working on well, hopefully soon, but I've been writing. Working on a EP, rather. I'm working on the EP. I will be dropping the EP under this page. You know what I mean? Sharing it with you all. So it will be under on all streaming platforms under the name SosoDerrick. Derrick. Until you know, that's what it's gonna be now. You know what I mean? Cause I'm trying to figure out a way to balance everything out. You know, so I can give y'all some quality entertainment. Like I said, I've been working 2 jobs, so I'm just appreciative that y'all been patient with me and tapping in and watching the vids. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to find time, you know. But yeah, I've been seeing everything that's going on with a lot of these YouTubers, you know, talking about Munchie B. I might talk about that. Like I said, it might be a pre-record. You know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say this. You know, for the whole Munchie B situation, bro, I just think like, you know, it's just sad how, and I don't know what the brother, because I don't really look into that type of stuff, but they saying he in jail and all that. It's just crazy how that's content. Now I understand. You know what I mean? Like, I understand whatever, pay the bills, however you want to go about it, you know. You go about it the way you gonna go about it, you know. But Munchie B being locked up, bro, that ain't no cool thing, bro. You know what I mean? That's not no content. Y'all, it's just certain, it's levels to it. You know what I mean? It's levels to this whole giving respect and receiving respect from people. You know, that's why it's so crazy when I see like people don't understand, like they don't understand how little old me can be reached by Snoop Dogg, like Snoop Dogg can reach out to me. Like, because I'm not on here showing hate, bro. That's what it boils down to, bro. I'm not on here. I never been on here showing, hey, you could check the everything, bro. I don't come on here to talk about nobody. I come on here to tell my people, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. You know what I mean? Maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Let's go a different route. You know, let's take this situation and go into a different direction, you know. And I don't think I'm a human being, so I don't think everything is content. Everything is not content because there's real lives behind these things. And I say it all the time. You know, once it hit the internet, it becomes content, so it is content. That's how individuals look at it. And hey, man, I don't judge nobody. However you gonna get your money, get your money. You know, that's what you do. But don't be like, oh, this brother ain't doing the same thing and he ain't following the bandwagon and all that to get views or people attention. Nah, bro. You know, I'm doing something completely different. I'm not knocking what nobody doing. You know what I mean? I love all my brothers out there, each and every one of them. You know, I wish I could talk to them. You know what I mean? Tell them let's do something better, bro. Let's get together. You know what I mean? Because I'm the type of dude that you ain't gonna like everything to come out my mouth, because I tell you the truth if you want to hear it, or I'm gonna say it anyways. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say it anyways. Or if you ask me something and you want truth to it, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it to you. You know, and I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. You know what I mean? It's all about being human, bro. Like, just imagine how many brothers, if people took their platform and brought it together, how successful, or what that would look like. What that would really look like. Now, a lot of people will argue you can't bring a certain amount of black people in the same room because they act like wild animals. So people think. That's the narrative that's been painted, because that's what it looks like. Now, I got something crazy to talk about, and I'm gonna talk about it later. Y'all should check out the that's a good point of what I'm about to say later on with the pre-record after I end this. Is that it's just hard for people to think that that's even possible because that's the narrative we are creating. We are creating that narrative because we're not doing nothing different. And everybody give up. As soon as when something goes sour, everybody give up. If nobody physically hurt, I'm talking about physically hurt, like physically hurt. Not, you know, what that mean. If you know, you know. If that person ain't that, why can't we? Okay, somebody got in a disagreement. That's nothing but a conversation. Nobody got touched. Nobody family got touched. Nothing like that. You know what I mean? So it's possible, but we got to put in that work. We got to be willing to put in that time and put in that effort in order for things like that to work for us. It's going to be something different because the type of environments a lot of us come from, it's all based on survival. We gotta survive. We can't trust this person. We can't trust that person. And the person from your left and your right look just like you. So you just thrown off all the way. You know what I mean? You just thrown off from where you don't know which way you up, down, left, right, because everybody that looked like you is against you. We created that narrative. You know what I mean? Everybody that look like us is against us. That's the narrative that we created and that's what people believe because we haven't done nothing opposite of that. We get something started and then we give up like and it never happened. We so easily to give up. All the great movements we start in the moment of things disappears. And it's nothing more than that. It's just a moment. And that's what these trends are. That's where this low attention span come from, is that energy. You start something and then you don't finish it, and then it's still in the air. Everybody know about it, but you don't really hear about it as often as you do when something nasty happened. Nasty work. You know what I mean? And that's the narrative that we created. But the objective of things is try to go against the grain, go against those narratives, start something different. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. Everybody looking for a quick buck, a quick way to success when it's never going to be that way. I've been on this thing for 5 years, maybe 6. I don't even know. I lost track of, you know what I mean? I lost track. It's not a fast thing. It don't happen overnight as people will seem, because of somebody been grinding, and just because you just now noticing it doesn't mean that this person doesn't have no type of backstory of what brought them to that. So point blank period, the point is that we don't try hard enough. We don't develop those backstories hard enough. We develop trends, we develop moments, and we go with the moment, and then we know it's there, but we don't talk about it. It's not yelled about. You know what I mean? And that's the problem with a lot of things that, you know, as black people we have. We start things and we don't finish them because that's not realistic for us, right? That's not realistic for us. Starting things and finishing them, it's not realistic for black people because, and I hate to say this, it's because we wasn't taught any better or shown no better, or we was always put in a survival situation. That's why. But why not go against that with understanding, with that understanding? Why not go against that? Because if you understand something, you capable of winning. It's just how much pressure you willing to apply in order to win. You know what I mean? And a lot of us not willing to put in that pressure, and that right there alone that don't even got no color to it. That right there don't even have color to it. Cause a lot of us procrastinate out here. I'm one of them that sometimes procrastinate. Hi, I'm human. I'm human. I got something that I'm writing that's called Hi, I'm Human. I'm human. Being human. Not like the show and all that they made, but it's just it's simple. It's simple, but it's so hard because we can't accept the understandings of life. We can't accept that we understand what's going on, but we don't want to acknowledge that. That's the problem that we all have, is acknowledging things, acknowledging the fact that you understand what's going on, you just don't want to accept it. So it's easier for you to continue on doing the same thing over and over again. We just gotta acknowledge it. You know what I mean? Nasty work. It's nasty work. Listen, I might drop a pre-record video. I do got something that's under all that. You know, I try to come on here and, you know, have a good time, but hopefully drop some understanding on those who need to hear it or need to validate what they already knew. You know what I mean? And that's all it is. You know what I mean? It's just reminding us, bro, that we got everything we need. I say it over and over, time and time again. If you know, you know. We got everything that we need. We just afraid to acknowledge that understanding. We just afraid to acknowledge that understanding. We afraid to acknowledge that I'm going through some shit right now. Because it might seem weak, especially us men. I'm going through some shit right now. I don't want to show nobody. I'm only time I even remotely allow myself to feel anything is when I'm by myself. That's when I allow myself to feel anything. Why? That right there comes from generational trauma, I like to call it. That's nothing but generational trauma. It's accepting the fact that you human, especially us men, accepting the fact that I'm going through some shit and I need to be fucking heard once again. That's generational trauma. You know, the older I got, the more I started to understand that I used to run away from a lot of shit. Because I didn't want to deal with the shit that was going on in my life. I was young. But I didn't start really feeling the shit that was happening around me the whole time until I got to a point where I had no choice but to sit in that shit. But then by then, when you done been going through so much shit and avoiding so much shit and never allowed yourself to sit in it, by the time you look up, you ready to crash out. You ready to crash out. Because we hold that generational trauma in, bro. We be holding that shit in, bro. Let me restart this live and retitle this so those who need to hear it. Hold on, I'll be right back.